Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do something that was kind of like a story time, kind of not, kind of like a warning, kind of not. I wanted to talk about why I don't do modeling anymore and what kind of drove me away to it, and it's kind of because of the only photographer I ever worked with, so this is fun. So I tried to get into modeling, I think the beginning of last year. I did a casting call for a local photographer in town. I'm not going to get in their name, mainly because I don't think that they need the publicity. Um, but I did a casting call for a local photographer, and I really thought it was fun, and she was really nice to me at first. Um, so, uh, she asked me, like, I think a month or two later if I wanted to be a brand ambassador for her. And basically it came with a contract stating that I worked with her for about a year. We tagged each other in all our posts. Uh, just like simple things that you would think of for like an ambassador and a model and a photographer and everything. Just remember those two things that I just said. Anyways, a few months goes by, everything's great. Getting photos, but I noticed that I'm not getting tagged in any of her stuff. I'm not tagged. I'm only tagged on Facebook. I'm not tagged on Instagram, where my modeling page was. Um, I wasn't mentioned in any of the posts. I wasn't tagged in any of the posts. So, I just kind of never saw anything from it. But I kept tagging her in all my Instagram posts and everything. And I just never brought it up to her because she was the kind of person where she would explode on people. She just kind of wasn't a good person all around. She kind of, put others down to make herself feel better. She always talked bad about photographers in groups she was in and models in groups she was in. She was very bad about it, which is one of the reasons that I left, is that I don't think that you should put someone else down to make yourself feel better. But she did that. And I started to kind of notice that she wouldn't use me anymore. She would use a different model, which is fine, but when it's 3 months and you're seeing a single model do a whole bunch of stuff that you usually did together, it's kind of not good, especially when you only have two models. So I kind of felt that that was kind of bad, and I brought it up to her, and I was like, hey, you know what's going on? You do know that I'm still interested and everything, right? Like, what's going on? She said, yeah, I know, you've just been really busy. I'm like, yeah, I told you I was busy, and then, which I was, but I did tell her that I was completely free now, and I think for 2 months it still went on, and I didn't hear anything from her still. And she did, like, stuff with her models, like, every week. So, and I was also her makeup artist, but I was only her makeup artist for her models. I never got paid for it. I was promised I could help with portrait shoots. She never really got portrait shoots. Her prices are really expensive for where we're at, and she won't listen to anybody about it. But I think my last straw about it was when I wasn't being used as a model. I was like, you know what, that's okay. I'll look for somebody else, and I'll just be her makeup artist. I'll get paid $50 whenever she does a portrait session. Well, she finally had one. And I was sick, which you shouldn't do. People think I'm going to get sick, but she was still going to have me do it anyways, and I was going to get paid $50. Keep in mind, my bank account, I had like $20. So I was going to use the money to buy medicine because I was sick. And I didn't, and I ended up spending it on makeup products I've taken to get ready to go for the shoot that she was going to have me do. Well, I go over to her house. The client's not there. So, she never showed up. So she was like, I told her I'm going to go home. You give me a call when the person comes, and we'll get it all figured out from there. And she's like, okay. Keep in mind, I spent the rest of the money I was going to use for medicine on stuff for this makeup thing being guaranteed $50. I didn't get the money then. I gave the money back to her because she said she'd pay me when the woman gets here. So I wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And by 10 o'clock, I go to bed. I wake up the next morning. Keep in mind, I never got a call, never got a text, never got anything from the photographer. She ended up having the session with the girl I was supposed to do the makeup for. So, since she did the session for the girl that she with the makeup for, I never got paid. I never was able to get my medicine. And I got fucked over. And I was just finally like, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna go. Obviously, she doesn't care enough about me. I shouldn't care enough about her. So I just completely get rid of her and everything on all my accounts. I've never heard back from her again. I feel like she treated everyone like shit. She complained about basically all of her clients. She did boudoir. Boudoir is one thing she did. She complained about all her clients when they were nervous. How their posing looked really static and everything because they were nervous. She tried to charge people an extra $200 because they accidentally stayed an extra hour. I had some friends who do Pure Romance, and they did a party and everything, and they accidentally went over that hour, and she wanted to charge someone $200 for it. When no one ever paid $200 to begin with, they all paid $50. So, there's something else. One of the things I think got her to not use me anymore was one time I accidentally forgot to credit her. Funny that she gets mad when I forget to credit her, but she can not credit me. Anyways, her other model, the photographer was like, hey, you didn't credit me, why didn't you credit me? Kind of like saying, LOL, why did you copy my stuff out when I didn't? It was just saved in my phone as that, because on Instagram I always cut it out because it made everything look really weird. And she was fine with that. She was completely fine with me doing it with Instagram. And I told her that. And she's like, well, you still didn't credit me. So I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal. I'll go back and I'll fix it. Her other model wants to chime in saying that it is a big deal and that I need to own up to it. Which I did, and I was fixing it. And I basically told her to stay out of it and that she doesn't know what she's talking about. And I was tired of her putting her 2 cents into things because she didn't understand the situation. She had no room to talk in the situation. So, that's about it. I don't know where else to go with that. But, like I said, I want to do this to get this off my chest.